Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Yashira. I am the owner, designer, Liser Custom Wreath. So today we are going to be working on this custom order, but I have had a lot of people who has contacted me because they want to know how do I make this wreath. So this wreath is for Easter wreath, and it's going to be having this sign that you see right here, His Risen. So the way that you will attach this sign is going to be unique cable mountains that you can find in the Amazon store. This is the size and it's 3M. Those are the size. And what are you going to do? You're going to peel it. Take that, peel it in the back. Take that stickiness that it has in the back. You're going to take all that. Once you take all that, it's going to be like this. Then you're going to use your Gorilla Super Glue. You can find this at any craft store, even at Walmart. You're going to put a little bit in the back. And then you're going to glue it in the back of the cross. Make sure that it's a wooden sign. So once you glue it in the back, you're going to let it dry for a little bit. And then you're going to get your hot glue and you're going to go around it. Here and here. That is for extra support. I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Make sure that your glue is super hot so you'll be able to do it. I'm going to show you real quick how it looks. And I'm going to let it dry. I will let it dry for a few minutes. Doesn't have to be that long. But if you want to let it dry overnight, it will be highly recommended. So I already put my hot glue around it, as you can see. And now I'm going to put this on the side. And we're going to start working on the grapevine. While we're working on the grapevine, this is going to be drying. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is, I already made the bow. If anybody are looking for a bow tutorial, I do have two. One is with the bow maker, and the other one is by hand. For this one, I decided to leave the tail longer, because you guys are going to see what I'm going to do with the tail. So the tail is going to go up to here. And the bow is going to go here. So I would say that this is approximately, I would say 18 inches long. Like this, 18 inches long. But before I put the bow in it, we're going to start with Ficus. This Ficus, you can find it at Hobby Lobby. They're like $2 something. But myself, I have another business account that I do sell this Ficus, a bundle of 12 for, I believe it's $13.50, I believe. But you get 12 of them. And I have this color. I have the other one that has white on top. And I have the other different colors too as well. I will post the link on the bottom so you guys can see it. And you guys can see my other Etsy shop for Wreath Supplies. So this is what we're going to use. All right, we're going to start first. Make sure you got a good wire cutter. So this one I got it from Hobby Lobby. And you're going to start cutting the stem. You can toss that out. So you're going to get the longer one, which it was the middle. And you're going to bend it a little bit. You're going to try to make the same round as the wreath. Let me cut something here that is too pointy now. If I can find my, let me see if I can cut it with this. Yes, I was able to cut it. I do have a video how to clean this grapevines, because these grapevines are very messy, and this one was very messy. All right, so you're gonna put it right here, and the way that you're gonna secure this ficus, you're gonna be using zip tie. The zip tie that I'm using, there are 4 inches. There are 4 inches. You can get this at the Amazon store. I believe they came 100 for 5 something. I pay for it. All right, guys. So now you're gonna be using your zip tie, and you're gonna be coming right here. And you're gonna be securing it like this. Cut the remaining. Okay. Now I'm gonna put another one on the bottom. So I put one on the middle and then one on the bottom. Okay, so now I zip tie it and cut the remaining. So now we have our first ficus already in the grapevine. Now you're gonna use another one, and you're gonna bend it a little bit, just the same way as the grapevine, and you're gonna be putting it on top. Once you put it on top, you're gonna have your zip tie as well. This one you're gonna go from the bottom, cut the remaining, and you're gonna use another one, and you're gonna put it on the top. And then, all right, so we're done with that part. All right, so now you have this piece here of the ficus. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be cutting it in little pieces. Little pieces that make sure that you have 3 leaves in there. So cut here, cut here, make sure you got 3. Cut here, and then you wanna cut this little piece here, so you don't need that. And make sure this is like this. So what we're gonna do with these pieces here, so you can see right here that we don't have no ficus, right here we don't have no ficus. So I'm gonna show you how to put the ficus. For this one, you're gonna be using hot glue. You use your hot glue, and you're gonna be putting it right in here. Now you can see that we have ficus up over here. Now the same way I did on here, I'm gonna do on the bottom too. So as for now, I have using 1 stand of ficus, but we're gonna be using 2. For this wreath, we're gonna be using 2. So now I'm gonna come here, add a little bit more on the bottom. And make sure when you put the ficus, you put it sideways. Like you're going sideways. Don't put it straight up to the back, because the customer's gonna see the stem, and we don't want that to happen. This one too, because I want the wreath to look more, I want the ficus to be more seen. So I'm gonna be adding more ficus up here on the bottom. And then you're gonna add some in here. Okay, so now I'm gonna get another ficus. And we're gonna cut it in 3. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna cut it into pieces though. Cut pieces, pieces, and pieces. Once I'm cutting in pieces, I'm gonna keep adding more up here on the top. So basically, whatever you see that's like a space or something that's no ficus, you're gonna add more into it. And if there's anything you don't like and you feel like pulling it off, you sure you can. You're not gonna mess up the grapevine. I'm gonna put some up here. Some up here. I'm gonna put some in here on the bottom. Okay. It's right there. All right, so now that you have your ficus, we are gonna try and see, since we let it just dry, hopefully it won't come out, but I suggested to keep it like at least 30 minutes. But this is where the cross is gonna go. It's gonna go like kind of sideways. So for this, you need zip tie. The zip ties are 8 inches too. I got this from the Dollar Tree, but you can get them also at the Prime store too. So we're gonna go, like you can see, there's one hook up here. Make sure you put a zip tie into that, and the other 2 that you added into your wooden sign, you're gonna go ahead and put it first here on the grapevine. All right, so once it's in there, go ahead and secure it with the little hook that it came already on the wreath. Sorry, I keep saying the wreath. On the cross. All right, we don't want to secure it all the way in because you have to put the other 2 first. So okay, we're gonna go from the bottom. So you're gonna go up and then down. I'm using this so I'll be able to grab the zip tie from the bottom. Guys, when you see this tutorial, please let me know in the comment where you guys are watching from. And this is your first time seeing me, you've been here, have you subscribed? Please let me know. All right, guys, this is supposed to go in. All right. All right, so now is that in. I'm gonna go ahead and put the one on the side though. The thing I put on the side because if you can see it start moving back and forward, we don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna move my wreath a minute. And then this should be up here. And then we're gonna work in the back. So let's see if I can grab it from here. All right, so now we're gonna go through the cable mine. Sorry guys, I know you're not seeing, but there it is. And you're gonna secure it very good though. So once you already have them 3 already attached to the wreath, you wanna tie them up and cut the remaining of the zip tie. So I cut here, cut here, and then you're gonna cut the bottom parts too. There you go. All right, so we already had that part done. Doesn't matter if the ficus looks over here. Doesn't matter, guys. If you see the ficus is connected to the cross, don't worry about it. That's nothing to worry about. All right, so we have that part done. Now the bow. We got the bow already done. Like I said, I do have a tutorial for this bow if anybody are interested. There's more videos in there. One is with the bow maker and one is by hand. This one that I made, it was made by a bow maker. So now that my cross is sideways, I'm gonna put the bow sideways too. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through here. I'm going through the grapevine, and you're gonna go straight back. Doesn't matter if the pie cleaner is seen. You're gonna go straight back. Once it's in there, you're gonna secure it. All right, this is me, but this is optional. My 5/8 ribbons, I like to roll them all the way up and keep them like that until I finish my wreath. Then I will bring them down, but I'm gonna keep it this way. All right. So now I already got my bow here on the wreath attached already. I will go ahead get this piece right here, the ribbon, and I'm gonna attach it to the bottom though. All right, when I move the camera, just make sure that you guys are seeing what I'm doing. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get a little piece, and I'm gonna get my 4 inches zip tie, and I'm gonna tie it all the way down here on the bottom. So before you do that, you have to put the zip tie first. All right, zip tie is already done. And now we're gonna pinch a little bit of that ribbon. Make sure you leave like a little room into it, onto the ribbon that is not too tight. Make sure it's a little bit loose. And we're gonna tie it. So it looks like this. Then you're gonna cut the remaining. So now what I'm gonna do, this piece right here, you're gonna make it as a dovetail. So and you're gonna leave it like that, like a dovetail. All right, guys, so that's how it's looking so far. If you have any question, guys, feel free to ask me on the video, on the comments, and I will be gladly to answer any question that you guys may have. That's what I'm here for. I want you guys to learn how to make a grapevine. It's not that difficult. And it's not impossible, but if you follow the steps, I'm sure you will make a beautiful grapevine. So now, this is already done. This part is done. We're gonna work with the lilies. I got these lilies, my wholesale is close by wholesale in here where they sell floral and stuff like that, for everything, for wreath and everything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be cutting it, not the whole stem though. We're not cutting the whole thing. I would say we're gonna be cutting like approximately 4 inches. So I'm gonna cut that. Make sure you leave your stem a little bit longer though. 5 inches. For this bundle here, I can make 2 wreaths. So we're not using too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop in here if I make sure that I have the flowers I need. So we're gonna start. You're gonna bend a little bit, just a little bit, not the whole thing, just a little bit, and you're gonna put hot glue into it. That it looks like this. Doesn't matter how many amount, more better. Then you're gonna go through here, and then you're gonna put it right there. Okay. So the same way I did here, same way you're gonna do on the bottom. You're gonna grab it, put hot glue in it. You're gonna go here on the bottom. The same way. Okay, so now you grab the other one. So this one is gonna go on top. This one you don't have to bend because already it's gonna go there on top, so you don't have to bend that one. So you're gonna go behind the bow. Behind the bow right here on the side. Okay. So this one, we're gonna grab another one. This one is gonna go under the bow, right in here. You wanna make sure that every time you're doing a grapevine, you wanna make sure that you're adding stuff under the bow, because if your customer lift that up and see that it's empty spot, it's not gonna be good. So you always make sure that you have some kind of floral, greenery, or anything under the bow. Okay, guys, so now I have here, this part up here, you don't have to add any more lilies. We're gonna leave it the way it is. That's done. Now we're gonna work on the side of this wreath. So now I got this, and we're gonna go through here, right in here on the side of the bow. I meant to say on the side of the ribbon. Make sure you go sideways too. Every time that you put a floral or a greenery or anything, make sure you go sideways so it won't come up in the back of the wreath. Okay. Since I didn't cut that much because I wasn't sure. I mean, I should have known by now because this is my number 11 that I'm making. So, all right. So now I got here. We're gonna do the same thing as I did here. We're gonna put one over here on the opposite side. Then we're gonna go under the bow. So one up here, one up here. This part here needs 1, 2. So we're gonna grab another lily, and we're gonna be adding it in the back. Right in here. Make sure that your ficus are in the back. Okay, so now another lily. Then this, I'm not gonna use. This is gonna be for another wreath that I had to make for this one too. So this one right here, you see this one in here, you're gonna go up here. So every time that you make a grapevine, make sure that they're all equally. Like if you add a floral here, you're gonna add on the bottom. If you add one here, you're gonna add the opposite though. Like this one, this one, this one, and that one, that one. You might have one that is not equally, which is this one, but that's okay because we're going to add another white color into it. So now that we have the wreath right here, let me move this a little bit back here. Okay. So now that we have it right there, now we're still gonna be using ficus. So we're gonna be cutting the same way we did in the beginning. We're gonna be cutting a little bit more. Okay, so we're gonna be cutting in little pieces. So now we're gonna be filling a little bit that you see the grapevine those, you're gonna be filling them up. This is my favorite greenery, guys. This is what I found very easy for me to make grapevines though. Because you can basically, I would say you give the shape of the grapevine and you don't have to go like all crazy about it. So this is why I really like this ficus. And as a beginning, working on grapevines, I definitely suggest people start with ficus. I've been making grapevines for 3 years, guys, and I'm telling you, I have seen how I definitely progress it with them. Because I started with a couple flowers, couple things, did not know what I was doing. But every time that you practice and learn and practice and keep making them, you will get better. So you basically, you're covering. If you see, I'm just covering whatever I see grapevine though. I keep covering. I'm gonna be adding more stuff into this wreath, but right now I'm just trying to add more in here. The reason why I do that, because I don't want the customer see any grapevines. The only part that they're gonna see grapevine is next to the cross. And as a business owner, I like to give my customer a grapevine that is full of greenery, flowers, you know, it has everything. Because, you know, the people spend money. People spend money and they're expecting to have a good, high quality of, you know, of a wreath. So this one right here, as you can see, you still can see grapevine. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in here. So we're using it as a filler. So it's basically a filler, but we're gonna have more stuff that is also gonna be for a filler as well. All right, guys, so now we're gonna be using this greenery. This greenery, it is from also my wholesale, which is Since Pottery. It is here located in North Carolina, and I believe they do have one available in Georgia. But to able to buy in there, you have to have a business license. So I like this one because you can push them up. They're pushers. You push them up and you can cut them too, like in little pieces. You don't have to put the whole thing into it. But I am going to put the whole thing and cut them. So you want to cut them like this. Push them up, cut them. But you can find something similar at any store like Michael's, Hobby Lobby. You can find them. Something that is similar to this. All right, so now I cut them down. Let me cut them all at the same time, so I don't have to worry about it. Because I'm using the whole bundle here. I'm gonna be using all of that. Okay, this I do not throw it away. I'm just gonna put it on the side. These stems, I save them. I cut them and save them. The reason why I do that, because if I'm making a centerpiece or anything and I'm putting like a bunny or anything, I'm gonna show you guys real quick. This is what I do. What I do is, if I'm adding this bunny and a centerpiece, like any centerpiece, I go ahead and make a little hole in the bottom here on the legs, grab the stem, push it inside, put a little bit of glue, and lift a little bit out. So when I push it to any centerpiece, it goes like that and it won't go nowhere. That's why the reason I save them. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the side because I have like a little basket where I save them all. All right, now we have this piece, and now we're gonna be putting it where the flower is not in there. So we're gonna be doing this. You see how it gives that little extra color, like it's more lighter, and you can see how it gives that color to the grapevine. It's not all dark. So you want to use different kind of florals and different kind of greenery, and you will see the difference on the grapevine. So now I'm gonna put this one up here. You can see how beautiful that is. How beautiful it's turning now. It's looking. All right, so now I am going to put some in here, right here. Okay, how beautiful that is. Okay. We're gonna put some up here on the top. So basically the same way you're working up here, you're gonna work up here. This one, I'm gonna be putting it right in here. Okay, so now I'm gonna be putting one up here on the top. Okay, the same way I put the one here, you're gonna put one up here on the side too. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add some up here on the bottom. You can lift up your ficus and you can add one in there. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna start with the white flowers. These white flowers, you can get them at Michael's. I believe they were like 99 cents. But they're great for fillers. They have all different colors though. Cut them 4 inches too. I'm gonna show you guys which one it is so you guys can see. But this is the one. And is 99 cents on their store. Once you cut it like this, you're gonna start feeling it, like you see there's a lot of greenery and you're like, man, I wanna add something that it makes a little bit that greenery more brighter. This is where you're gonna start putting those small flowers. You can see that. And we covering that zip tie, guys. Make sure that you have to cover that zip tie when you tie your ribbon. Make sure that you're covering that part. So now that I added that, I'm gonna add one up here on the bottom. Right on the bottom. So there it is. Now, I'm gonna grab another one. And I'm gonna be cutting it as well, 4 inches. Cutting it 4 inches. And now we're gonna go under the bow. Because if you can see under the bow, there's only ficus, but there's nothing that can give that brightness to the wreath or to under the bow. So I'm gonna go ahead and go like that. Look at how beautiful that looks. All right, guys, so the same way I did up here, I'm gonna go up here on the top. Same way I do on the bottom, same way you're gonna do on top. You're gonna grab this in here, you're gonna go on top here. You can see that, guys. I hope you guys liking it the way I'm making it, and I hope this help you guys to make a grapevine though. More videos are coming. I'm planning to make another one, and the other one is going to be with bee grass. I know a lot of people wanting to see that one too, so that one I will show it to you guys. The bee grass are this one. If you're wondering which kind of bee grass, this is the one. We do have, I sell them too. I'm not sure how many I have in stock right now, but we have them in stock. This one is going to be my other one that I'm going to be making. Okay, so now, sorry guys, the glue string is, we need to figure out what to get to do that, to get rid of that stuff, the glue string. Okay, so now I got here, I'm going to put one in here, right next to the bow. You can see that, and the same thing I did up here, I'm gonna do over here. You're gonna lift that bow up, guys. Don't be afraid. Lift it up. And then you're gonna grab that in here and put it right under the bow. Move this here, move that there. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put one of this greenery on the side right here. Guys, I've been doing this for 2 years, guys, but I'm still learning the name of each flowers, each greenery, because there's a lot of names. So I call them filler. The small florals, I call them filler, but they look a lot like daisy though. So they look like daisy. All right, guys, so this is looking full. I don't think I need anything else, but I do have another one that I like to add. This is our fern. This ferns, you can get them from Michael's. And I'm going to show you what I do with that. So the fern, I've just cut them in pieces. I don't put the whole thing in the wreath. I cut them in pieces. Once you cut it like this, you're gonna go under the bowl, right? I mean, not under the bowl, under the greenery, and you're gonna have it like this. And you're gonna go under everything, guys, even the ficus, and you're gonna put it under. The same way I did here, I'm gonna do on top. So this one is gonna go, I put this one on the opposite, but this one is gonna be up here. And it's gonna look like that. I put a lot of glue, guys. That's me. I put a lot. Because I like things to be very secure, though. I don't like things falling apart. So I got that one there. Take all that glue string out. Alright, so now we're gonna grab another one. And I'm gonna put it on top in there. Like I did this one, I'm gonna put this one up here. And you're gonna have it up there. Like I said, guys, if you have any questions, please comment me on the video. I will definitely answer any question, guys. I don't mind sharing anything that is related by wreaths. Same thing up here. Move it and put it right there. Don't worry if you messed up the bowl. That at the end we will fix it. I have another one. You're gonna add it back here. And I'm putting it sideways. I'm not doing all the way in. The only thing that you're gonna put all the way in that it goes to the other side of the grapevine is the pie cleaner from the bowl. Okay, so now I'm gonna cut more. So now I'm gonna go side here, since I already got stuff here. There you go. Now I'm gonna go side here. Right in there, next to the bowl. Grab this one. Gonna go side in here too. So this is gonna be outside though. If you use Fern, make sure that you go outside of the wreath. Like on the side of the wreath though. From the ficus, everything. Put another one up here. So now you can see, guys, how it looks. Look at how beautiful that is. So beautiful though. So now that I'm done with the wreath, there's nothing else to add into it. It looks full, completely full. And if you're satisfied with it, don't add any more. Honestly, it looks full. I am the type of person that I like to keep adding and adding and adding, because like I said, I want to give more to the customer what they pay, and obviously high quality and everything. So now what you're gonna do now, you make sure you fix your bowl, make sure that it's the way you want it. If everything looks good, there you go. That one got stuck into the glue, but that's okay. I was able to fix it. So you fix that. You fluff your bows. Everything looks good. Put this out a little bit. All right, guys. So now my next step that I do is I pull from the inside of the ribbon all the way down and make her like a little curl in the ribbon. Same thing goes here, and do the same thing up here. Same way. I had that ribbon, guys, in stock too. I will leave the link on the bottom too on my description part, where you can find some of the supplies, which my husband and I sell them. So, and I wish you guys can see more of the stuff that we have, and we're planning to bring more stuff too. So we're trying to grow our business. I'm the one that makes the wreath. He's the one that sells supplies, but I help him because I help him to choose the right products, the right ribbons, and all that stuff, because he don't know. He knows more about business part. I know more about creating, how, you know, the quality and everything like that. So, all right, guys, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. I hope that this was helpful, guys. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, please message me, or you can write on the comment on the bottom of this video. Also, you can find me at any social media. I am on TikTok, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, more on TikTok. If you want to see me going live on TikTok, I also do over the week. I go live in there, sometimes weekends. But if you have any question, please let me know, guys. I hope this helped. I hope to see you guys creating one like this. And I will see you guys next week. I'm going to be creating another video for you guys, so you'll be able to create something new and something beautiful, either for your home decor or for your business. So thank you, guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And please subscribe to my channel. Have a great day. Bye-bye, guys.